Wireless networks change the world. And let's see if you follow along with some of the key concepts around configuring a basic wireless network using a wireless LAN controller GUI. As always, listen to the question, pause, think about your answer, and then let's review the answers together. Question 1. If traffic from a client was needing to transition from one AP to another, which of the following options will help the client maintain the same session? The answer here is D, a split MAC address design. And that's simply because when you have your wireless access points, which will be plugged into switches in the network at various spots, and you have your clients roaming between them, a lot of times the security will be the miscredential as we're moving from this WAP over to this WAP as we're roaming through the hallway, unless we have a lot of the intelligence parked at the controller, right? By having the controller, it does use a split MAC design where the wireless access point simply acts as a conduit, if you will, and tunnels all that information to the controller using CapWAP as the tunnel technology. The controller looks at it, analyzes it, and puts it on the switch network. That allows, as you move from wireless access point to wireless access point, you to maintain a steady session instead of having to renegotiate things during the journey. Question number 2. When configuring the wireless LAN controller, which of the following features is used for allowing clients to move from AP to AP? The answer is actually B. This is not one of the things we focused on heavily, but I did mention it as we were looking at the different configurations on the wireless LAN controller. By having the wireless access points, the APs, assigned to the same mobility group or RF group, that's what allows them to use that AP to AP roaming capability. That's technically what it's called. Question number 3. Whoa, not that far. Which of the following will require a user to authenticate to the wireless network with domain credentials? The answer is A, radius or 802.1x authentication, which a lot of people and a lot of configurations will show as WPA-ENT, which is WPA Enterprise Configuration. Allows the wireless access points to step back from being the one doing the actual authentication. They simply forward the request to a radius server, which could be an Active Directory domain controller. And you could set it up with one of the various 802.1x methods like PEAP, P-E-A-P, that allows the user's device, like a laptop, desktop, whatever you've got, to bring domain credentials through, checked against Active Directory, and forward back to the wireless access point to let it know if you're allowed or denied from joining the wireless network. That's the basics. And I smile because there's so much more to the wireless configuration that you could dive into, but at least this will allow you to get up and running with a basic wireless network configuration. I hope this has been informative for you, and I'd like to thank you for viewing.